All right, let me get straight to it. So now that I'm locked in on a actual practice zone, all right, now it's gonna be unforgettable because I'm locked in. So right, so once you get going, no one has to beg you to practice. And neither do you have to feel bad because now you're on your way. And all of the chords that you practice on, okay. No one has to beg you now because now you're in the zone, and then your plan is gonna come up, and you get faster, right? From earlier. See what I'm saying? So now no one has to tell me, once. And then. Alright, and that's pretty much what I stopped at from earlier, right? So yeah, then the other one was. I'm saying? So now no one has to tell me, bro, you getting better, I'm normally used to doing it up here. Okay, y'all get the point, right? All right, so now I'm in this practice zone. Okay, all right, so now I can practice here at the house right before going to work. Any other ideas that I can come up with my own stuff, Y'all heard me doing that? This part. Y'all heard me doing this already, right? It's in my book. I wrote it. Oh, okay, I'm stuck. Oh, my bad. Well, hold up. Gotta get the wings. The goal is good. See ya. Oh la ba 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 ba. Okay, so this is the stuff I written. Now this is an idea that I got from another musician, and all I did was took this idea, a couple chords. I think it was just A chord from E flat. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Let me see. Hold on. Up. And I took it and took that 8 chord progression and put it in C sharp. Nope. See. There it is. I almost forgot it. There it is. I almost forgot what I written. So this is just an add-on to chord progressions in the key that I want to play it in. You know, for example, I got tired of playing the same chord. You know, da da da. I want to come with something else. Da da da. You see what I'm saying? I might get tired of playing the same chord, so I said, let me just generate some new chord, a new movement. And we heard this earlier. And another key, which was E flat. See how I can connect these chords? What? You see how I was able to connect them from the other key, right? It just gives me more ideas to do some more stuff. All right, so now that y'all caught me in a zone. Right, so every time I step to the organ, I'm coming with something. All right, I'm coming with some new heat. All right, you know, from another song. Yeah, okay. I never did this on the organ. Da da da. Never did this on the organ. All right, so, but what was the takeaway from that keyboard move? But you know, these are chords I already knew how to play. You know, but it was just interesting how the musician played the voicings. Yeah, so that's my takeaway from this. So listen, y'all gonna catch me going between the keyboard and the organ. I might take some ideas from the keyboard. All right, and I may not do all of the chord movements that were in the keyboard movement that I pulled from keyboard. I'm not gonna drop that on here on the organ because that was keyboard stuff, but I'm just gonna do some takeaway, you know, ideas. You know? See? Or you know, you see what I'm saying? All right, so those are my takeaways. Well, that didn't take me very long to learn. Literally, I just said, let me eyeball this idea. Let me eyeball it right quick. Can I drop this on the organ or not? Right? I won't take everything that I'm doing on keys to drop it on the organ, but I'm gonna try some ideas from it, and then I can use it for other stuff somewhere else. All right, so y'all got me now in a organ zone again. All right, now I'm going to get back on that keyboard zone that I was once on back in January, February, right? And a piece of March, I believe, just a small piece of March. I had 2 months in on the keyboard, and then I kind of laid off on the organ for a bit so I can get a head start. I call this getting myself a head start to mess around on the keyboard because I'm not a keyboard player. But what if the organ started acting funky, funny? My Leslie relay is messed up, but the organ's still functioning. All right, but I gotta deal with that later. But anyway, so I'm like, okay, let me go back to the keyboard again, right? And drop some more keyboard stuff. Listen, y'all, this is your Bo Andre, better known as AKA Bishop Drayster Clark on Facebook Lookers. So if you want to go over there, but majority of my stuff I'm dropping it here on YouTuber. And thank you for those who have been following me for a while. By the way, since I started this in September 9th, by the way, September 9th, as far as dropping my own stuff, not so much dropping other people's videos onto my page. I decided, let me drop my own stuff on there, right? Let folk know that I can play a little bit, just Pichico. I think that's how you say it. Just a tiny tab, right? Just let y'all know I can play just a little bit. I can bring a little bit of heat, a little bit of smoke to the table, right? So thank you guys for coming in on my channel, for everybody who has done so. So far, I don't know why or what's going on, but I used to usually get emails from the people who have recently subscribed. And I don't know, all of a sudden it just stopped. So I can jot your name down on my little tags like I did for everybody else from way back before I got sick in November, by the way, November 9th. And so, yeah, so I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I used to get the emails letting me know that, hey, you have a new subscriber, and I have not seen that. Now, the only thing I have seen was a month later that, hey, by the way, you got X amount of people who had just recently subscribed, which was probably 91 or somewhere, kind of. I saw an email on that, all right? I guess that was just my annual, I think it was like the annual letter that let you know how many people have subscribed from the time I started last year to now. Like, this is in a short amount of time. So yeah, the subscription has grown longer, a little bigger from where I started out before, when I was around about 50, 60 subscribers back then. But that was only because I had other people's contents on my page. So I decided, man, let me drop my own contents, right? Let me rock and roll my own stuff and see what happens. And you guys have been wonderful, grateful, wonderful, awesome. I'm grateful and thankful. Listen, I gotta run. I got about at least 10 minutes. I got 5 minutes just to get to my hootie. If a man don't work, y'all know what they say. If a man don't work, you don't eat. So I got to rock and roll. Peace and love and cornbread, y'all. Y'all have a good evening, and I guess I'm gonna have me some fun tonight. Peace and love and cornbread. Like I said, thank you for subscribing, hitting that like button for those who like the contents that I'm dropping. Let me drop this light, y'all. I feel like I'm blinding myself. I hope I got everything I need in here, out of there. Subscribing, hitting that like button, share, leave a notation, commenting respectfully. And those who have, thank you. Those who haven't, which haven't had anybody disrespectful and like that. So, because then I would have to kick those folk off and all that good stuff. But anyway, so thank you for all of that. I have preset myself up so I can get up out of here. And bam, light off again. So yeah, thank you. I believe when I last saw my thing, I was at 1.some thousands of subscribers already, and that's in a short amount of time because of you guys. I couldn't have done it without you guys. So thank you, and thank you. So yeah, it was 1,000 something point 30 or 29, night 13, something like that. Anyway, so that went really, really quick. I never even expected it to go anywhere. But well, y'all know, I just told y'all I can bring some smoke to the table too. All right, I know how to bring some smoke too. I can grab some smoke from other musicians. I'm gonna put my shoe on. So my foot feels like I can't fit the shoe. All right, so yes, I can bring some smoke to the table. All right, I don't want to say fire yet because I ain't up there with the heavyweight musicians out there. You know, I call them heavyweights. Heavyweights. All right, the big leagues. All right, I ain't up there with the big leagues yet. Some people might say, oh, bro, for what you were just doing, you up there with the big leagues. Nah, dog, I ain't up there with the big leagues. But I can do some of that big league stuff. All right, I can do them. It's just I got to be faithful with my practicing. All right, lights out. Catch y'all later. Love y'all. And y'all have a wonderful evening, morning, and afternoon, night, the whole nine. And I got to get up off this channel so I can be able to activate my alarm system. I thought my honey will be pulling up, but guess not. I was trying to wait for her, but I can't wait for her. Peace and love. I love y'all. Bye.